Hey everyone, good afternoon. This is Anvil Prime. I'm just going to do a quick demo on a new lantern that I found. My wife and I were talking a little bit earlier, and she wanted to kind of have something that wasn't a kerosene lamp or a kerosene lantern, just in case the power went out with her and the kids here, and just something quick. She could just open a drawer, open a cabinet real quick, grab the lantern out, and have some light just pretty immediately, versus getting to the kerosene lantern and checking the fuel and making sure the wick was trimmed and all that good stuff. So anyway, we've been kind of looking for a lantern. I found a couple of different ones, but decided on this Rayovac one. I found it at the large hardware store with the orange sign outside, and this is a Rayovac lantern. It's got three D-size batteries that come with it, which is pretty neat. Saves a little bit on the cost. I think it was $29 if I remember, so not cheap by any means, but again, I've tested it, and I think it's well worth the $29 that we paid for it at the moment. The lumens, the brightness is 530 lumens. It has 3 different settings, so I've already tested, and the brightness is pretty bright. I'm in the garage right now, about 20 by 20, and I'll do a light test here in just a minute and show you. And the run time, this is pretty impressive here, but it's 260 hours run time. Now that probably has to do with the fact that it's an LED and has a couple 3 LED bulbs in there for that brightness, as well as on the lowest setting. So I'm assuming that run time does not come from the highest setting. But just wanted to show this to you just real quick. Let me pull it out. And again, it's got a really heavy, this is all rubber here. This is, it's got to be plastic, and it's got a kind of a rubber cap on top there. It's about 8.5 inches tall or so, so not big at all compared to size with some of the old Coleman lanterns that you might use on a camping trip or something. It's got the loop right here that you can pop right up, and you can hang it or mount it from something up high and just let it swing. And it's got 3 different settings. There's the first level, there's the second level, or the medium light, there's the low light setting, and there's off. And again, it's a pretty heavy duty rubber. It's got a 15-foot drop test on it, which is pretty impressive since most ceilings are only 8 feet. But you just screw this bottom compartment off right there, and it comes with a plastic film to protect the batteries and not engage them while they're sitting on the store shelf. But it's got the 3D batteries, and again, it's a nice little rubber bottom there. Just screw it right back on, and that's good to go right there. So anyway, $29. Let me do just a light test on here real quick so you can see the brightness. Okay, I've got the lights turned off right now, and I found just something right behind, just some stick-on letters that you could kind of gauge how bright the light was. I've got it on the high setting right now, and of course it's setting right here. You can kind of tell by the shadows around the set here as to exactly how bright it is. So it's I'm on top of the table here, but I'm going to move it, and I'm about 4 feet away right now. You can see kind of the shadows that it casts and how bright that it is. Not really any trouble at all, reading the bright letters. And I am probably about 8 foot away right now, and still very easy to see. Probably 10 feet away right there, and I am all the way across the room right now. So walking back there. So again, you can see kind of how bright that is, just relatively speaking. I'm going to cut it on. There's a middle setting, and there is the low setting. So it's a little bit dimmer, but if you were in a tent or something like that, it would certainly be plenty of light to see whatever you're doing in close quarters. Guys, just want to say thanks for watching. This is Anvil Prime doing just a quick review on the Rayovac Indestructible lantern that you can use for some of your emergency lighting, along with other flashlights and other sources of light that you may have for when disaster strikes. Thanks. This is Anvil Prime.